Dachau's the leading concentration camp. It was the one that Germany would send the people who were going to be commandants and work at camps. This was the camp that was the premier camp that they would send other people to train as to how you run a concentration camp. 32,000 people died at Dachau. Not all Jews. A lot of them were political prisoners. A lot of them were Polish Catholics. When the American soldiers liberated Dachau, there were like 4,000 corpses that were stacked around waiting to be burned. They had fitted one of these rooms, I think it was one near the end, as a shower room that now they realized it had never been used. When I was there, when I was 17, they were saying at that point in time that it had been used, and this is how they exterminated the Jews. But the plan was that you get them to line up and you tell them that before they can enter into the camp, you're going to delouse them. So you make them take off all their clothes because it's a lot easier to sort through, to get the money and to get their stuff if they've taken off all their clothes. And then you herd them into a room and then you give them poison gas and you kill them. They didn't start implementing that, but that was their plan. This is where humanism leads. As we look and see what the end of humanism is, we should think of Dachau. When man starts to say, I get to make my own laws, that's how you get people standing there watching people starve to death and say they shouldn't do anything. That's how you see them make lampshades out of human skin. They had lost the idea that man is made in the image of God. And, when the Reformation's in ascendancy, the weak and the poor are taken care of. When it's in decline, the weak and the poor are destroyed. And we're in a nation where humanism is on the ascendancy. We should never think, well, that happened in Germany, but it can never happen here. Why not? Why couldn't it happen here? These sins aren't the sins that are new to mankind, but God still rules, and God still is victorious, and God still loves his church, and there will be another time when the Reformation is in ascendancy, when the worship of the true God is in ascendancy. But we should be prepared for this season. But this is also what it looks like when a movement's at its death throes, literally, is it won't continue for long. Could be another 50 years, but it won't continue for long in the scope of history before God uses it to cleanse his church, and his church comes back and comes back to the preaching of the word, comes back to faithfully declaring that God is Lord and man is not. When our country is busy saying man is Lord, then it ends up at Dachau. When we say God is Lord, it ends up in Geneva. May we say God is Lord. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. You can also visit www.discerninghistory.com for more videos and other resources.